Welcome, guys. Welcome to the channel. I just wanted to do a quick preview for this PSG versus Man City game. It's a win-win for both. Like both teams have to win. Like it's a must-win, as I said on the title. Hopefully this is not freezing, but it's a must-win because if you look at the table right now, at the table, it's not great. Let's bring up the table because at this moment in time things are not looking good for both Man City and PSG. So it's not we're not at the greatest point. Like if you look at the table, obviously Liverpool number one, undefeated. They haven't drawn or lost, doing very well. Liverpool basically just running away with it at this point in time. But if you look at teams like Madrid, Madrid is 22, number 22, Celtic 23, Man City 24, and then PSG 26. Very, very, very depressing. If you look at PSG, Man City, and Madrid, they're in the company of teams that they're not supposed to be with. Like, look at that. Girona, obviously, things are not doing well for them. They sold Savinho, they sold Alexis Garcia, so maybe to Leverkusen, so maybe selling key players has affected them. But look at where we are. We are not in a very good company, people. We are not. This is embarrassing for Man City, PSG, and Madrid to be in the company of such teams at this point in time. So we have to win this game. It's a must-win game. But I don't know. Do I have the confidence that we're going to win? No, I don't. I would be lying to you if I told you, if I came here and said, oh, I have a feeling we're going to win against PSG. I think it's going to be a very difficult game. Man City hasn't been playing so well. So has PSG, but we lack legs. PSG actually have got a bit of youth in the midfield. And PSG want to be an easy team to play against. They've got pace in the front, Bakora. They've got Dembele. They've got a few pacey players. They've got Neves in midfield as their DM, who's doing very well. So that's the reason why I'm not confident. But as I said, it's a must-win because the Man City players know themselves. If they lose this game, it's done. Man City out of the Champions League, which is embarrassing because we've never been booted out of the Champions League at this stage. But also, it's embarrassing for teams like PSG, Man City, and Madrid to be down at the table. That's not where we belong. So anyway, Formidable says, Evening Blues, big up to you, Formidables. As I said, I won't take long with this video. It would just be a very, very, very short video. But that's where we are, guys. That's where we are standing. We need a win today. And obviously, John Stones is back. Oscar Bob is back. Ake is injured. Doku is injured after such a good game. So he's injured again. But what can you do? Rodri traveled with the group, maybe just for motivation. I wish this game was at the Etihad. I wish this game was not away. I wish this game was at Etihad. Maybe we could have I could have been more positive. But in the meantime, no, I can't be sitting here pretending as if I am very confident. Very, very confident with this game. I'm not. But anyway, let's just go to the lineup. Let's not waste time. We're gonna go to the lineup. Like the vid, guys. Like the vid and subscribe if you're new. But anyway, let's go straight to the lineup. Okay, cool. So Edison was in goal for the last game. Ortega has been in goal for most of the big games. Does he go with Edison? Because if PSG try to press us from the front, do we use Edison? It's going to be very difficult to predict. But I'll go with Edison because for me, Edison is still the first goalkeeper. Is still the first keeper in this team. And I think with Edison, sometimes when you're playing teams like, let's say, teams that are not going to pack the bus, let's say like PSG, it's good to go with a player like Edison. If we lose today and win Cup Group match, then we can qualify for 24, no problem. Can we? I didn't know that. Oh my God. But we have to win today. I don't think we really have to be thinking of losing today. So I put Edison in goal. Now, people have been putting Rico Lewis here. I am not going to do that. I am not going to put Rico Lewis against Bakoli and Dembele. I'd rather put Nunes, a mature 26-year-old. I know he's not right back, but Nunes has been okay. I And then here it's quite simple. We don't have anybody else. Ake is injured, so it's going to be Josko. Uh, it's going to be Josko who's going to play here, and then center back pairing, it picks itself because the new center backs we bought, I think they cannot play. So it's going to be Akanji and Diaz as the center back pairing. I think they trained, so Diaz and Akanji are fit. I know John Stones is back, but I don't know if he's going to play John Stones after a long time. We haven't seen John Stones. In the midfield, I think it's also going to be simple. I don't think we have to go anywhere very complicated. At the end of the day, Man City have got injuries. Man City don't have we don't have a very strong DM. So I would still go with Silva and Kovacic. So I'm still going with Silva and Kovacic for the midfield. Still Bernardo Silva. He was rested for the last game, and you can tell that he was rested to be ready for this game. So here, Robert says a draw is not a bad result. Yeah, a draw is not bad. A draw is not bad. Kelster is here. Anyway, Kelster, I was just saying before you joined in that I was just going to do a fast one so that I can start looking at other things. But I'm just saying it's a must-win game for both teams. I was looking at the table. We're somewhere like 24th, PSG at 26th, Madrid at 22nd. Embarrassing. And the teams around us are teams that PSG, Man City, Madrid are not supposed to be around those teams. I'm not trying to insult those teams, but it's just funny. Some of the names are like, you're like, what's this name of this team? Like, but we're down there. Do you see a win today? I'm just going straight with Eddie. I think Eddie has to come in this team because PSG are not going to pack the bus. They will be trying to attack. So there will be gaps at the back. There will be gaps to play. Or do you say, you know what, Patrick? I go with Ortega because maybe PSG might test us on goal.
No, I definitely agree. You got to put Ederson in there because at the end of the day, Ederson is still our best keeper. And I know Ortega is a better shot stopper, but I think what you said is totally accurate. We need Eddie pinging some long balls because they might try to press. And if they're going to press, then we definitely want Ederson there because teams, as we saw in the Brentford game, they are not afraid to press Ortega at all. So we would definitely want Ederson there for that. And I feel like PSG are going to go for it because they're at home and they need a win more than we do. So I would.
And they don't fear us. And they don't fear us. Why would they fear us at this point in time? You know what I mean?
Nobody fears us because of our midfield.
Yeah,
but if we can get like a tiny fear factor with Ortega or with Ederson there, you know, if his presence alone just stops them from pressing as much, then that's a small victory. That's a small fear factor.
What do you think of the lineup so far? Because I think that's the best we can come up with at this point in time.
I think that'll be it. I saw online people were picking Rico, and I was like, no.
Yeah, what's this obsession with people
having to defend? That'll be.
I know I'm nervous, but I would rather him than Lewis. I think Lewis gets dunked more. Like if he's
Rico is just he's just so little that he's so easy to bully. Nunez, at least, they have to think about it twice, and he does have the pace to recover. If somebody tries to skin him, then he can at least get back. So
yeah,
hopefully, I just hope they don't target him because that'd be a little scary.
So John Stones hasn't played in a while. Do you see any way that John Stones will end up in this team at all?
I don't think he would start the game, but if things go well, he could potentially come off the bench. Like if we somehow have a lead late in the game, maybe he would put him on for a few minutes. But I can't see anything more than that. I would be shocked if he started. That would be borderline negligence for me, just considering how long he's been out and how demanding this game is probably going to be. I mean, it sucks that we have to play Diaz because I don't think Diaz or Akanji are fully fit. I think they're just playing because we have no other options.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. So Carl, you've joined us. What do you think of the lineup so far? Left. Oh, he's now gone. So what do you think of the lineup so far? Would you change anything?
No, I mean, I figure that's what's going to happen. I would prefer to not play Bernardo because of how well we played without him over the weekend, but I think he slows things down too much. And that kind of kills the flow going forward. So I prefer to not have him in there, but it's a big game on the road. So I know Pep will definitely play him.
Eric with the super chat. Thank you very much for the €2 super chat. Eric says Vadio versus Hakimi. But what else are we going to do? Like, people have to understand there's no option. Ake is injured again. Doku is injured somehow again after such a me and Kyoxter were speaking one time on WhatsApp. We're like, Doku does something amazing and then
And he
something
gets
bad
benched
happens.
or injured.
Benched or injured. It's just bad. It's just bad.
Yeah.
I already sent you the link. I sent you the link, Kim. I sent you the link. Veda Games, big up to Veda Games, says Patrick and Kill must win game today. It's a must win. Maybe that's why they have brought their good luck charm in Rodri, because he seems
Oh
like
my
he's
God,
around the
yeah.
team. So
People
yeah,
were flipping out about that.
I
I'm like,
was, but I
don't
was like,
play.
nah, there's no way. There's no way. So Sola jumped
They're
because
not
already
desperate
now
for a
you're going.
captain.
I know. Again, thank you very much, Eric, for the €2 super chat. And I think Josko is the only option we have, so there's nothing we can do. And Hakimi sometimes gets exposed. Hakimi played against my team, Malawi, and they exposed him. And my team, Malawi, sucks. So there you go. Now, big up, smash the likes and subscribe to everyone on the show. Big up to you, Rabi. Question: how do City respond if they go 1-0 down? I'll
Attack.
give that to the panel.
They'll attack. They'll go.
Let's
I think they'll
attack.
press really hard and attack. They'll try to respond right away. I think our offense the offense going forward they're starting to click a little bit. I'm really liking this De Bruyne and Foden chemistry that's emerging, and then Savio and Holland is also becoming like a nice little duo to watch. So I do trust that. So I think we can respond if we get if we fall behind. It's just gonna come down to if Bernardo.
Well, the good thing
much.
here is also the PSG also don't have the way they're set up and the way they play. Their defense is not too strong either.
And they don't have an out-and-out striker, don't they? I think they don't have an out-and-out striker, do they? Or it's Ramos?
Dembele is the closest one.
Dembele, yeah, he could torch somebody though if he's on his game.
I know. If Dembele is on, people should pray that Dembele is not, because Dembele will kill that back line of us. I've seen him.
Is he right or left wing? I forget.
Yeah. But he also doesn't.
I would be nervous about Dembele against Nunes. That would be scary.
Yeah.
Is it going to be Bakoli? Who's Bakoli going to talk? Because Bakola is also trouble. Spells trouble. Bakola also spells trouble. Whichever wing he plays, he doesn't like. That's what I think they're gonna do. Try, but the thing is, it depends. Do we do what we did to them when they had a better team? Remember Kimba, where we packed the bus and attacked them on counter? Is that what we're gonna do again to them?
That would be.
I don't know. I think it will be easier to see when we know who Pep has decided to use in the defense.
Yeah.
Gundogan,
are you with us? Yeah. So
yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
So what do you think of the lineup so far?
Let me see. What do you have?
Okay, so far we've got Edison in goal. We've got Nunes as a right back because I don't want to put Rico because I think Rico will get cooked. Akanji, Diaz, and Josko as a left back. Then I've got Kovacic and Bernardo as the two holding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So now,
that's what he's
obviously, it's only De Bruyne.
Yeah.
I don't think De Bruyne is staying on the bench, is he?
No, I'm not going to.
I don't.
Especially because he came off early on Sunday.
I think he came off early on Sunday because he's planning on using him from the start today.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
The same thing with of course he's going to use Holland right up front. He didn't use
And the front
Savinho. He didn't use Savinho at all on Sunday.
So the front is actually straightforward, isn't it? Because I think Doku is not there, so there's not really any complications. Am I wrong to say that?
No, I think it's pretty straightforward. I think it will be Holland, Savinho, and
My only
don't know.
worry, my only worry is I just feel Bernardo and Kova not very quick, not very dynamic, not good recovery. I wish would have a strong, young, energetic person playing the middle, but he's not going to do it because you need to have that.
I know. Jacob Wright or O'Reilly or Jacob Wright.
Yeah, the legs. That's
to,
just the legs. Yeah. The legs to run around the field and just bustle like a bee in that middle of the park rather than have that struggle on transitions, you know. That's my only worry.
Kilkster and I have given up on that.
I give up. Yeah,
We've been crying.
We just know that's
we've
what
been
Pep's
crying
gonna
for
do.
Jacob. We've been crying for Jacob to just sit next to O'Reilly, to sit next, and O'Reilly actually looked great when he came to sit next to Gundogan.
He looks good on Sunday.
Question, thoughts
Yeah.
on your
He
keeper
wouldn't
tonight?
throw him in the deep
reason
end
why-
though in a game like this. Maybe if we had
Yeah.
a lead, we'd play him late, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that
Does
Feyenoord
anybody have
game
an
just
answer?
screwed up everything.
Yeah, Kilkster, do you want to answer? Thoughts on why we have picked Edison?
Well, yeah, like I said earlier, it'll help negate some of their press up front because Ederson is like unpressable, and we could use him to counter with Holland. Like they were trying to do that a couple of games ago with Ortega, and Ortega did have a decent game with his long ball passing to Holland, but I was like, oh, that's still nothing compared to what Eddie can do.
100%
Okay, so
correct.
we have to do an Arsenal on them with set pieces. They can't defend set pieces according to Ultra. That's the issue, though.
but we're
City
terrible
suck
at
at set
set
pieces. We are horrible at set pieces.
So bad.
Yeah.
Considering how many we get, it's awful. But allegedly, Marmouche is really good at them, so hopefully he can start taking them.
Yeah,
but
it's
he's
the
got-
crossing.
Yeah, but he's also short, isn't he? He's not very.
No,
tall.
crossing. It's the set piece is crossing them. He's very.
5'9",
I think he's good
Yeah.
at crossing. Apparently, it's the crossing also that's horrible.
Yeah.
Do you think Nunes can handle Bacola? Okay, Bacola.
Oh,
pace
What
and
choice?
yeah.
What choice do you have?
We have no
Rodrigo?
choice. I'm sorry, we have no choice. We can't put
Okay,
Rodrigo Ruiz.
according
At
to
least-
Wikipedia, Marmouche is 6 feet tall, so
Oh, okay.
that's a good
All
height.
right. Yeah,
He's
that's
not like
a fair height.
5'7" like most of our midfielders are.
yeah,
Yeah,
that is
I
true.
got the impression that I thought he was like 5'8", 5'7", something short.
Well, that is Wikipedia, so
Alvarez.
maybe somebody edited it. I don't know. Wait,
No,
I'll go
no,
on
but-
Transfermarkt. Let me look it up.
No,
on
but
here.
he's very good. He's very good at set pieces, crossing free kicks. He's very good at crossing corners, and he's very good at free kicks. So at least there's something different because KDB, I haven't seen him score a free kick in a long time. I haven't seen a nice corner from KDB and Foden for a long time. So it is what
Yeah.
it is. So looking at our lineup and looking at how things are, what are the score predictions before we go? I'll start with Kilkster, then we go Kimba, then we'll go to Gondorolian.
For what? What am I predicting? The score? I don't do score predictions. I say we're going to get at least a draw.
Oh wow. Well,
Yeah, with that lineup, we're
Really?
getting at
That's
least
what
a
you're
draw out of
sticking
this
with?
game. I think Foden's going to remember who he is against PSG. I'm wearing my Foden shirt today, so to send some good vibes. We've got like half of City YouTube at the game, so we'll probably get some good content from them later today. But yeah, I think we got to get a draw at least. I'm a little worried about that midfield, or I'm a lot worried about that midfield, but hopefully we can find a way. Get a draw at least. Maybe I'm just terrible at score predictions, but I don't know, 2-2.
all right. Now I'm going to predict. Actually, I'm going to be bold, and I'm going to predict like a 3-1.
Yes. I love the energy.
I do.
I wish I shared it.
I do have a good feeling about a thing about today. I do feel that it's after the last few games, except for the Brentford game, but still the fact that we haven't lost in quite a few games now, starting to click. Things are starting to come together. I feel that the energy and the energy and the belief in themselves, that their confidence is really
Yeah.
starting to grow. You can see it on them, the way how they're acting, how they feel, how they carry themselves, how they're willing to put themselves more on the line. So yeah, I believe that it will. Yeah, I think that 3-1 is a fair assumption.
The cat predicts a
But-
win, just so you know.
Yeah.
Right.
But everybody, the fact is that if you
Win.
look at all the stats, or if you look at all what the mainstream and predictions and the odds are on them, it's almost everybody have them as a draw today, either a 1-1 or a 2-2.
I think we're getting our swagger back too. So
Yeah.
hopefully that propels us
Give
to
me
one of those
page
extra
and I'll
goals
write
you're
everything down
saying.
in a copy. Give me a different page.
Okay, I froze there for a while, so now I'm back. I was frozen
okay.
for a while. Yeah, now I'm back. Yeah, look. For me, I see it's going to be a 2-2 draw. I think both teams will score, and it'll be a 2-2 draw. What about yourself, Gundurolian? How are you feeling with this game?
I'm always going to go for the win, bro. I'm always going to go for the win. I'm going to go with Kimba 3-1.
Yeah.
And if you lose, so be it. We'll move.
What do we got to do?
Yeah. For me, as I always said it, listen, bro, after a trouble on 4 in a row, this year is rebuilt for me. I'm satisfied with whatever happens this year. Just make Champions League football next year. That's all we need because of the money and the players.
Yeah.
That's it.
If you look actually at the table, at the Champions League table right now,
It's very weird.
I think the cutoff looks to be at, I think it is 12 or 11.
I don't know, because I looked at it very briefly this morning, and I'm like, we still have an outside chance of making that eight. If everybody, all the results.
We do, because.
Go ahead.
Juventus drew against somebody.
Oh my God, that's all they do this year is draw.
And we lost to them.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, but anyway, guys, there it is. The internet has. I know. So I'm gonna cut it here, guys, as my internet has gone to. So I'm just gonna cut it here. But thank you very much, guys. I'll see you after the game, and hopefully the panel will be there. But I think some of the panel will be busy, so we'll see anyway. We'll just.
Yeah.
Wins tackles! In front! Wonderful goal! It's a title winner! Perfect end to a perfect day. Manchester City 4, Manchester United 1. Oh, what a hedge! Oh, that's electrifying! Hat-trick hunting! Trick getting! Still the appetite is there for more.